course, the star of his own chart. He's got more on this, Carter.
Sure. So the setup here is there's an old-time indicator called the magazine cover indicator. And when mass media or broad media picks up on something, typically that thing is reaching an end stage. And you see this for Time magazine when they put Bull and Bear and so forth. And this is now an adaptation of that as it relates to movies from a portfolio manager and friend, John Stevens. Let me show you. This is quite interesting. This, of course, is what that clip we just saw. This is the 1987 peak, and the movie Wall Street with Michael Douglas came out. The movie Boiler Room was issued in 2000 at a market peak. The rerun, if you will, or the anniversary of Wall Street Money Knows No Sleep, at or near a top in 07. And now here we are, The Wolf of Wall Street, Leonardo DiCaprio, and surely this is not a bottom. And for what it's worth, and this is important, this title itself, The Wolf of Wall Street, appeared once before. 1929, there was a movie with exactly that title, The Wolf of Wall Street, issued by Paramount in the beginning of 29, mid-29. There's some rhythm here, some rhyme, and then we've got this. This is borrowing from all member firms' customer accounts. You have a margin peak. You have a margin peak. This is 2000. This is 2007. We now have record borrowing on the part of retail customers across Wall Street to purchase stocks.
I feel like
put that
Twilight
together,
Zone.
You put that together with some of this stuff, I don't know, buy, sell, and hold.
A big part of investing is risk reward. And the risk-reward relationship in the market right now just seems really questionable. We've got options premiums basically at all-time lows. We've got the market trading at a very high valuation. We have a lot of liquidity, some of which could dry up, and as much margin debt as he was indicating. I mean, I just feel...
I want to duck and cover and get under the desk and just cover my head after I see that. And Wolf of Wall Street, last time was 1929. Listen, Mike makes the point that options are really cheap. We've said before, buy protection when you can, not when you have to. And buying puts on SPY is very cheap right now. I'm gonna eat my own cook, and I would probably wait a little bit because we saw a couple days this year so far where it looked pretty ugly, the market bounced back, but I would be pretty quick to pull the trigger if things started getting ugly again.
Mike mentioned liquidity. You know, what did we have? We had a taper tantrum last year. The market still lost 7.5%. Here now we have a situation where the Fed has taken their foot off the pedal just a little bit here. That's going to infuse some volatility this year that we have
5 months at the money protection in the S&P for about 3.5%. That to me just seems like a very cheap hedge.
All right, coming up next.